So here are my top 100 favorite crisps. So I got some ground rules to set. Only British crisps, uh, no international ones. But I'll give some shout outs to some Lay's flavors I've tried that could have made the list. Over in France, they have this great bolognese flavor. In America, they have a really nice, like, just normal salted flavor. Thailand, there's great calamari flavor, and also ketchup Pringles, which I think are only available in like France. It might also only be available in Canada. They're really good. No crisps that have been available in the past 10 years. So anything discontinued from 2010 and before that are not allowed. If they made a comeback, then they're fine. If they were available at any point between the years 2011 and 2020, I'm going to count them. So no World Cup Walker's crisps, although those were like the best ever. No crackers or biscuits. I mean, I think that's a pretty hotly debated topic. What counts as a cracker? What counts as a biscuit? Biscuits, stuff like digestives and I don't know, bourbons. Obviously, not going to be on the list. Crackers, Jacob's crackers. The only sort of crackers I'm allowing are cheddars. On top of that, potato crisps, corn chips, and tortilla chips are the only types of crisps that'll be allowed, and cheddars, the only ones that'll be available on that can be on the list. Only crisps I've eaten, obviously. And event and limited crisps are allowed. So anything that was a part of a certain series, like any of the promotional stuff that Walker's does or any other company, even if they're only available for like a year or so, they're still going to be on this one. So, coming in at number 100, out of all the crisps I ranked, it's my least favorite one. Skips, just minging. So honestly, ever see babies eating it because it's for babies. If you're not a baby and eating Skips, then like grow up. Disgusting flavor, horrible texture. Salt and shake, again, gross. Why would you ever want this? Like, you, like when you pour the salt in and shake it, all the salt just goes all the way to the bottom. Even if you shake it, it doesn't stick to anything. Just all the bottom. You just get flavorless crisps, and then just a little puddle of salt. I swear, it's just why have this? It's just like the novelty. You do it once, and it's like, all right, well that wasn't worth it. So dumb. What's it? Again, just one I really don't like. Never liked sort of like baby crisps. I hate watching anyone eat them. Like get them on their fingers, get it all in there, like on their mouth. It's disgusting. Not even that nice. Not even worth all the mess. Prawn cocktail Pringles, prawn cocktail Snack Right, prawn cocktail Walkers. One of my least favorite flavors. I don't like how it's sweet. It's like the most gammon flavor going. It's not nice. It's not nice. Frazzles. Frazzles never really appealed to me. A bacon flavor is another sort of flavor which I've never particularly liked on crisps. I love me some bacon, but bacon flavored crisps, not not one of my favorites. I'm not gonna lie. Squares, cheese, and onion. This one just, I don't know, had a weird aftertaste. Never particularly liked it. Onion rings. I never liked onion rings as like the real ones in general. So like fake onion rings, I'm not going to particularly like either. But they're okay. I've never actually purchased them myself. If someone's got like a thing of onion rings, I'll take a few. Worcester sauce crisps. Proper British these ones, but not for me. I don't particularly like Worcester sauce anyway. Roast beef and mustard is actually quite nice. Problem is, it's really strong. Like you take one of these and you're not a regular mustard eater. As I like to say, degenerate. Then yeah, it's just going to be like kind of minging. It's not minging, just strong, really strong taste of mustard. Smoky bacon. Again, not a big fan of bacon flavoring. Cheese onion French fries, kind of a bit of a lame flavour in general. I don't really like French fries. Not enough in there. It's always just mostly air, that bloody bag. Waste of money if you ask me. Cheese and onion Snack Right. These have got, yeah, these ones like the really cheesy ones, and there's like not that much onion, so they basically just taste like kind of cheese crisps. Not great, not great, but fine. These again, just kind of another cheese and onion flavor, which ain't that great. I do like a good cheese and onion crisp, but these are like sort of on the lower tier of it. The oven baked crisps are, less fat. It's the diet version for, people who want to watch their weight. Personally, like, it's not going to have as much taste. That's the truth. So why would you prefer this over any other one? Very stupid. Disco salt and vinegar. Discos are like grim anyway. I don't know many people who really like discos. This is the only flavor I'll ever have of discos, and the salt, like the salt and vinegar flavor on it, so strong. Like it's just a stupidly amount of strong. It's just got like powder all over it, which I will admit is kind of nice. Like the first one, and then after that, it's like, oh my god, too much, too rich for my blood. Toasted cheese flavor. I don't know why they thought it would be a good idea to bring this back. Just the crisps were really red. Like I don't know how to explain. They were really red, and those red bits were like super cheesy. Just didn't taste right. I love cheesy flavored things, but this. There's something not right about this one. Cheddars are cheddars, just cheesy sort of flavoring, but they're not brilliant. And again, they're sort of like baby crisps. They always come in like the tiniest packets and all. They'll never fill you up. Black pepper and sea salt. I don't really like pepper on crisps. I think you only ever see it in like the posh brands like Pipers or Tyrrells. It's like, why would you have that over salt and vinegar or just salt? I don't know. It works on chips, not so much on crisps. Snacker ready salted. Hold on. This is all the ready salted here. I think there's one more after this. Yeah, all the same thing really. The only difference is the shape, and sometimes the shape can slightly affect the taste. But overall, they're all fine. I'll all have them. Sometimes I'm in the mood for a bit of ready salted. I'm not not too adventurous with my taste buds, but most of the time it is pretty dull. So it can't be so high on the list. We're definitely getting into the more good flavors. Cheese and onion hula hoops, probably my least favorite hula hoop, but then again, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. I'll still have an occasional one of these. Quavers, again, sort of baby crisps. It's like, you know, they're just like a less gross version of what's it. They're less not as messy. Um, it's just not as messy. That's the only reason why I prefer them, and they actually got a better texture instead of being like really soft. Um, Buggles are basically the same thing, but you look like less of a baby eating them. Sweet chili and red pepper. Not a big fan of like chili crisps, but these are good. These are fine. They're not my favorite, but they're still pretty good. Sour cream and onion. Never particularly loved this flavor of Pringles, but I'll still have it. This is like sensations are pretty great, but like sometimes they go a little bit too posh with the flavors. Man, they go like properly over the top, over the top, over the top. Balsamic vinegar and caramelized onion. It's just a very strong version of salt and vinegar. That's exactly what it tastes like. It's basically like a disco. Like I think a disco is, but you're paying way more money for it. But it's still nice. These new margarita pizza ones from Pizza Express, pizza and crisps don't really work in general. I don't think it's ever been a good thing, but props to it actually tasting like a bloody pizza, which is kind of cool. Beef and onion, love beef and steak flavored crisps, but these aren't the best. They're still pretty good though. I think they were supposedly Wales's favorite. They did like a competition with the regional favorites, and this was Wales's favorite. So yeah, French fries, salt and vinegar. Some of my more favorite French fries. They got a good taste to them, but then again, it's just not enough in the packet. Same with the ready salted ones. I do particularly like these ready salted ones though. They got a good amount of salt on them. Buggles Southern fried Southern style barbecue. Don't think I barely had these. Like they're really nice, but they're a bit too sweet. I don't particularly like sweet crisps, but it's all right. Here we go. This is going to be a bit of a controversial one. I like these, but they're way too strong, man. Way too strong. I think that's a problem a lot of people have with the salt and vinegar crisps. But like, there's just some where it's like they get that good balance, where it's like you can it's sharp, but it's not like overwhelming. This can just be overwhelming sometimes. Doesn't mean I'll like not eat them. And when I mean eat them, I mean like eat loads of them because they are pretty addictive after a while. Once you get past how strong they are. Hula Hoops Originals, nice. Again, good amount of salt flavoring. Just all right. Can't go wrong with it. Why is this one like sort of low quality, man? Snack. All right. I mean, I should know. I made it. Salt and vinegar. Nice salt and vinegar. It's not, it's not the best, but it's good. It's fine. Thai sweet chili. This is just slightly better than that Terrell's one. Um, it's a bit more savory, I think. No, wait, no. This one's a bit more sweeter, and I think that sort of works for these types of crisps. You try and make it like a normal crisp, it's like you can't just have sweet and savory. You got to work with your one. I couldn't find a better picture of this one. Technically, these haven't been around for the past 10 years, but they were in that competition that toasted cheese was in. We bring back the flavor. I just couldn't find a picture on its own of the packaging, so I went with this one for the Phantom Menace. But yeah, it's barbecue crisps. I think they have this a lot in America and other regions, but we don't particularly like it as much. But it's pretty damn nice still. Worcester sauce, French fries. I know the other Worcester sauce was much lower on the list, but this is definitely much more how it should be done. Plus, it's my mum's favorite crisps, so they're always in the house. Texas barbecue sauce, a good crisp, very similar. Yeah, slightly similar taste to the Worcester sauce one. Weirdly enough, yeah, some of my more favorite Pringles. Cheese and onion Pringles. Don't really see these as much, but they are pretty damn good. I'm not a huge Pringles guy, but like, yeah, I think this might be like one of my favorite ones. We haven't got much left. Roast chicken Walkers. These are great. Taste exactly like chicken gravy. These are a proper nice flavor, and they're quite hard to come by. You don't see them very often. Paprika flavoring is just pretty nice in general. A good Pringle. Japanese sweet wasabi and ginger. Proper nice spicy crisps. These are pretty strong spice to them. It doesn't last very long though. That's kind of what wasabi is. You get that like sharp bit of spice, and then 20 seconds later your mouth's fine. So it's like my kind of spice. My kind of spice. Vintage cheddar and chutney, just posh cheese and onion. Can't go wrong. Lightly salted tortilla chips from the co-op. Yeah, I got caught them in my house, so like end up having this quite a lot. They're pretty nice. Got a good amount of salt on them. They're a bit bland, but it's like perfect dipping crisps. Perfect dipping crisps, I'll say. Chili heat wave, great in doses, man. Like I think there was like a period in time where I just had these all the time, and I've kind of gotten sick of them now, but they're still pretty damn nice. Lamb and mint. I remember this being really good. I completely forgot about this one. Really good. I love mint sauce and lamb just as like a meal. Put that in the crisp one. It does translate pretty well. Unfortunately, I will say unfortunately this didn't come back, but there's one more Bring Me Back I've got to talk about, which was the one that came back after the competition. Pigs and blankets. Having these at the moment because it is Christmas. Actually, have I got any? Oh, I don't know. Right in the bang in the middle of the list. Definitely a top tier Pringles flavor. Not like I said, I'm not huge on Pringles, but like these are your pinnacle of Pringles. All right, now we brought the Doritos in, the first Doritos. Now we're gonna bring the first McCoy's. Right, McCoy's is my favorite brand, absolute favorite brand. Taste delicious. They got really rich flavors to them. Cheddar and onion is probably the lowest one, just because I'm not a big cheese and onion fan. But damn, they're good. Damn, they're good. Sun bites, sour cream, and cracked black pepper. This is one of those ones which is it a crisp? Is it not? I mean, it says whole grain crispy snack on it, so if it's crispy, it's got to be a crisp. It's basically just a nicer version of the sour cream and onion Pringles. Bacon sizzler, McCoy's. Again, just I love McCoy's. I don't really like the bacon flavoring, but because it's McCoy's, it gets a pass from me. Just reminds me of going like the pub, being brought over to like the pub when I was younger, and asking for a packet of crisps. Pretty nostalgic flavour. Cheese and onion, the classic Walker's variety. One of the best cheese and onion flavors. Perfect. Classic. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And here's the one which won the Bring Me Back competition, Marmite. Wouldn't have it any other way. Marmite is one of my favorite flavors, despite the fact I hate Marmite. Remember having it when it used to be in like a yellow packet all way back in the day, and now having it now, it still tastes just as good. They barely changed the recipe. A solid crisp. Punchy paprika. Max crisps are basically Walker's answer to McCoy's, and they basically taste the same. There's no real difference there. Pretty damn good. Again, I couldn't find like a good picture of it, so here's a picture that had the caption "Been blessed by the hula hoop gods this evening." Uh, Barbecue beef hula hoops, absolutely brilliant. Gotta love them. I do love a good hula hoop. I think it's the one that like you always cut your gums a little bit when you're eating it because like so dodgy the shape can be, especially when younger. Get it wedged between your teeth. It's kind of the grossest part about it, but like, and also putting it on your finger as well. I think everyone did that at some point, and then eating it off your finger. But yeah, barbecue beef hula hoops, gotta love them. Hint of lime Doritos. And when they say hint of lime, they're on about hint of lime. These are pretty bland crisps overall, but then again, perfect for dipping, just like the salted tortillas. Thai sweet chicken, just another great flavor of McCoy's. They all kind of do taste the same. A lot of them, like bacon sizzler, this and one coming up, but like you just can't go wrong with it. I don't know. Roast chicken and thyme, just a nice version of the normal Walker's version. Doesn't exactly taste like beef gravy anymore. Oh, sorry, beef chicken gravy anymore, but still pretty damn good. Jalapeno and cheese. This one's like pretty damn spicy, and after a while, it does get a little bit overwhelming. But the flavor, oh, the flavor. I don't know. I didn't think it would work jalapeno and cheese, but it does. It does indeed. It's a weird combination. Sun-dried tomato and mozzarella. These are pretty new, I think. Yeah, I absolutely love tomato and mozzarella. I think it's like one of my favorite combinations anyway. So gotta love these. Mexican chili McCoys again, just like the Thai sweet chicken one. Very similar flavors, just sort of meaty tasting, ridge cut crisp. There's nothing much to say. Salt and vinegar squares. I'm always getting these on my way back from school. If I had like a little bit of money left that I didn't spend on like food in the school, because it was like the cheapest crisps going. So yeah, I got that bit of nostalgia. It's got some good taste, and salt and vinegar, which is a flavor I do love. Sea salt pipers. I think yeah we've got. I don't know. I think like now we're getting to like the salted ones, which taste really greasy, like like that greasy sort of salted crisps. Way nicer than normal ones. You get what I mean. You know what I'm talking about, and that's like the higher tier of your salted crisps. Monster Munch. I rarely have Monster Munch. I think I've only ever tried this flavor, but it's a great flavor. Pickled onion crisps. Oh, different breed, man. Different breed entirely. I think these were voted the UK's favorite at one point. So take that. Salt and vinegar oven baked. I said I didn't particularly love the oven bakes before, but I do just love salt and vinegar. So I remember these being pretty damn nice. I don't know how else to describe it. Cheddar and onion. Again, just posh cheese and onion. Tastes pretty nice. Cool Original gets a bit of a bad rap, but I gotta admit, I do love a Cool Original. As a white boy myself, I do love a bit of Cool Original. Oh man, accidentally got the picture with the massive 180 grams on it. Well, at least you all know now. Right, now when we talk about cheddars, alright, forget what I was on about before. Really boring old normal cheddars. Red Leicester and blue cheese cheddars. Amazing. Amazing. Some of the best, some of the most brilliant ideas in a while. Just these really strong, cheesy tastes. Two pretty different ones, but still equally pretty great. I think I believe this one's a regional exclusive. I've only been able to find it in Cornwall, and I haven't got any other Burt's crisps on here. This is the Burt's Firecracker Lobster flavor. I think it's been really nice, really good, sort of little bit of spice, got quite a meaty taste, a bit of a salty taste. It was pretty damn good if I remember. It was a little while ago, but I remember it being good. Cheddar, red onion, and chutney. I think we had this before with the Piper's one. Very, very similar flavour. Probably got the Tyrrell's one coming up now. Yeah, just prefer this one because of the old lady on the front. Char grilled steak and chimichurri. I think this might be my favourite sensations. Yeah, I love steak crisps in general. I think those are like what's going to dominate these more top spots. Is what I'm saying again with the salted crisps. Gotta have them greasy ones, them proper greasy ones, man. Those are the best ones. Again, oh, and also Tyrell has like these really cool covers on them. You gotta love it. Yeah, gotta love it. Salt and vinegar, classic. Definitely my favorite, like the primary three. Possibly my favorite. Oh no, I think there's one above this, but like out of the common walkers, this is the best one. Hula hoop salt and vinegar, another brilliant salt and vinegar taste. Pretty strong, but not like stupid strong like the discos ones. Just great flavoring, and hula hoops. They're a cool shape. You can like wear them like a ring. It's awesome. Once again, the same thing with the salted ones. I think these might be my favorite though. Pickled onion. These are my favorite classic Walker's flavor. Just like I said, pickled onion crisps, completely different breed. Lightly salted, the pinnacle of crisps to dip. Oh my god, perfect. Just enough salt, and then you can put whatever you want on there. You want your because you do it like with chili heat wave, and then put in the sour cream. It's like yeah, that's all right. But then you put it on like salsa. It's like it's just weird. Like you gotta have one that sort of complements the other one. But with these, you can just stick whatever on. You want your salsa, some sour cream, mustard, whatever you want, you big freak. These are your perfect dipping crisps. I barely ever see them around. I never see the yellow packets. Uh, Salted, these are probably the best salted crisps, purely just for being McCoy's. These nacho cheese Pringles. I don't even know if they do these anymore, but they perfect. It kind of fixed my problem I have with Pringles, where they're just way too thin. These are like they got a bit of chunk on them. They got a much better texture, quality stuff. Genuinely. Yeah, these two are basically the same. I don't know what it is about them, but they got this really, really nice cheese and onion aftertaste. I know I don't find it in any other crisps, but yeah, and they got that again. This like that thing where the salted ones like that slight little bit of grease on them. I mean, it sounds gross, but when you know, you know. All right, tangy cheese. These aren't really dipping crisps, but they're lovely. They're the kind of like cheesy crisps I sort of like. Can't go wrong with them. Best Doritos flavor, hands down. Ooh. Roulette. I'm gonna get a lot of smack for putting this so high. This, it's the best. All right. If you can't like just sort of have one to yourself, you're worse, man. Worse. Okay. Got those good cheesy ones to cool you down. You got those ones that are sort of halfway, and then you got like those blow your head off ones. It's fun in a packet, and they also taste nice. It's like a board game inside a packet, like a limited board game you can only use once, and also a tasty treat. I don't see where the arguments come for this not being a good flavor. I don't see it, man. Chipsticks, class, salt and vinegar, really strong, perfect, greasy as all hell. These things are like, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. These are some new ones. These peri peri chicken ones. Yeah, it's like the roast chicken crisps, just at the peak of their game here. Longhorn beef. I think this is a really brand new one. I tried recently. Super beefy flavor. Like when I'm talking beefy, I'm like, oof, proper. Tastes like a Sunday dinner sort of thing. Yeah, it's pretty overwhelming, but tasty as all hell, man. Sea salt and wine vinegar crisps. I just have these all the time because they're from the co-op. Strong salt and vinegar taste, but just how I like it. Again, a bit greasy, makes them that little bit nicer. Same with the Thrells ones, basically the same thing, and the Pipers ones. Curry shop, curry shop, chip shop, curry sauce chips, crisps. best things McCoy's ever did was these flavors. Unbelievable how good they are. And it's a shame they're gone now. They have perfect shape, perfect texture. Curry sauce in itself is delicious. Some of that on a crisp flavor, absolutely incredible. Bring them back, McCoy's. Flame grilled steak, love flame grilled steak. Easily one of my favorite flavors. McCoy's and the Max one tastes exactly the same. Both class. Salt and malt vinegar, probably my favorite. Like, well, this is my favorite one that is still accessible to this day. The other two on the list are discontinued. So technically speaking, this could be my favorite one if you decide to get me some crisps for my birthday or Christmas, which is kind of depressing. But if you decide to do that, then please get this for me. This is my personal favorite. This is the one that will make me the happiest. Like I said, the ridge cut McCoy's, it's the perfect texture and like shape for me. Got that really salty and vinegary taste. It's everything I want is in this one. And these ones I kind of got this man's ugly fingers in these pictures. In this picture, gourmet burger crinkle cut crisps. Wow, just wow. Actually, just tastes like burger. It tastes like burger, but then the pickle flavor in it's like the strongest out of all of them. See, it's got dill pickle on there. That's the strongest flavor in that whole thing. And I love me pickled onion crisp, like So to top that off with that sort of burger sauce, that beefy sort of flavor as well. Unbelievably good. These were a limited edition. They didn't last very long at all. I think I only had like 3 or 4 packets ever. But the second Co-op restocked them, I was there. I was there, ready to get some more. Finally, we come to this. I never get to try out the salted variety of these. Only ever tried the salt and vinegar and curry shop. Again, just like the gourmet burger ones, I was going up to my McCall's. Like, I think nearly like every week, just checking they still got them. Going up there, bringing it back home. Genuinely the best. Genuinely the best. They have to bring this back at some point. Just everything is out of the curry sauce ones, but then you have that. Then it tastes also like salt and vinegar McCoy's. On top of that, they have that sort of more fishy flavor. And the way and they're a little bit. They taste a little greasy as well, just like chip shop chips should taste. These are literally chip shop chip crisps. These are like the most British crisps ever, I can admit. But damn, they are good. Damn, they are good. There you go. So post your opinion in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. Everyone's got different taste buds. I really want to make this a community thing. I want to understand the other side of the argument. The degenerates like prawn cocktail and whatnot. You can say what you want. You might be banned. I might have to report you, but yeah, thanks for watching.